And welcome back to Idaho Today. You know, Girls on the Run is a nonprofit with the goal of teaching young girls to not place limits on what they can accomplish. And their fall registration deadline is fast approaching. So we have with us Executive Director of Girls on the Run, Allison Avaro. It is so great to see you.
Yes, thank you. Good to see you.
Yes. Okay, so Girls on the Run, if someone's not familiar with this fantastic program, give us a little kind of background on it.
So it's a program that we offer after school at a lot of the schools around the Treasure Valley. For girls that are in 3rd to 8th grade, we have Girls on the Run for those 3rd to 5th graders, and then Heart and Soul for 6th to 8th graders. And we incorporate some physical activity into a curriculum where we teach some life skills for these young girls to, learn how to make better friends, make better decisions, and be more confident.
Yeah, as a parent, I like to look at it as improvement through movement.
Yeah,
right? Because they do go hand in hand. I mean, we hear time and time again the importance of being physically active and what it does for one's self-esteem.
Yeah.
And just kind of clarity of the mind, right? So positive outlet, but then they're all going through these developmental milestones, if you will, especially socially, right?
Yes, definitely a tough time for those, young girls that are trying to figure out and, get through all of what we've had in the past few years. And, we want to make sure that we can give them some skills that they can use for the rest of their lives and connect that physical and that emotional learning together to get them out there. So.
Yeah, I love it. And Girls on the Run, obviously the physical movement or activity, if you will, is running. And so through the end of this program, you just might instill a love of running into some of these young girls as well.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of our season, we have a 5K for them to celebrate. And it really is not about how fast they're going, but about them finishing and, meeting these new friends and building these relationships with other adult mentors and, knowing that their limits are, there are no limits, that they have all this potential that they can bring to themselves and to the community that they're in, and we're excited to be able to offer that for them.
That's fantastic. So for parents, help us understand, what does a day look like for Girls on the Run? Because this is an after-school program through their elementary school, correct?
Yeah, so we take place at mostly elementary schools. So after school, the girls that are registered would come probably meet in the fields afterwards with their volunteer coaches, and we spend about 75 to 90 minutes going through some curriculum, and we offer a healthy snack. Every girl gets a shirt, and they get registered for their 5K, and we talk about how their day was and how they could use some those life skills to help themselves throughout their day. And then they do some running, and they set goals for themselves and how many laps they're going to run and what they're looking forward to in their next practice. And it's 2 days a week, and we offer it at tons of different schools throughout the valley. We're in 6 different counties, and registration opens today.
Okay, registration opens today.
Yes.
And my experience with Girls on the Run too is that if you are interested, you should really sign up, because these tend to fill up pretty quickly.
Yeah,
right?
So we only have 20 spots at each school. So, and there's a list of the schools that we're going to be at on our website, and you can go through there's a map that shows you where we're going to be at. We have about 50 sites open. We're still looking for volunteer coaches for some of those sites, but the school and the site liaison have agreed to let us host our program. And so we're super excited to be able to offer that after school for these kids and families.
Great.
And we do have financial assistance as well.
I was going to ask about that. Yes. So tell us about the financial assistance.
So it's a self-selected financial assistance. It's a sliding scale. So registration is $150, but it can go as low as $65. And then if you need more assistance, you just have to reach out to us, and we'll make sure that we can take care of you. We don't want any girl to be not able to participate. So we'll find a way.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, and if someone watching is like, hey, I would love to be a coach. I love running. I love inspiring youth. What do they do?
So they can go to our website at gotrtv.org. So it's Girls on the Run, abbreviated, tv.org. And there's a coach application, and that's where they would register as well. And they can learn about what they would be as a coach and how it all works.
Wonderful. Okay, and if parents are interested, again, as mentioned, registration starts today. how do they sign their kids up?
They just go to our website and select the school that works with wherever their child is. You don't have to attend the school that you're going to for the program. So maybe you open enroll at a different school, but we're offering the program at the school that's closer to your neighborhood. You can choose that school as well. So you don't have to be at that school to be part of the program.
That's great to know. Okay, really good point, especially as parents are trying to navigate the valley, and some parents have kids in different schools.
Yes.
And it's just makes it a lot more convenient when stuff is in your bubble, right? Yeah, in your area. So good to know. So kid does not necessarily have to attend that school.
Right.
If you live in the neighborhood, it works better for you. Go ahead and sign up at that location. But it is limited to 20 girls at each site. And how many coaches do you need at each site?
So we want 2 coaches per site. We prefer to have 3, and so it just makes such a difference to the girls to have those mentors there that are helping them through this, and just gives them another adult to learn from and to have that relationship with. So
that's great. Love Girls on the Run. Allison, looking so forward to the success with this as we head into the fall. Thank you for sharing. Yes. All right, everyone, stick around, because coming up after the break, we're going to sit down with KTVB alum Bree Eggers. She's here to tell us how she can help families create some magical memories this summer and also possibly heading into the fall. So stay with us.